All right. Hello, welcome. Yes, yes. Hello, NBI agent. Ano to? Yeah, you can't just come into my life, make me feel special, and then Burger King. Yes. So, ayun. Teka. It's weird. It's still showing that it's still showing 0. Pero on mobile it says 1. So I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, sige lang. Go lang. Uh, uh, so ayun. Yeah. So, let's just Oh yeah, I bought two new games that I can add to the playlist. Uh I bought Lord of the Rings, War in the North, and Agent 64. Is so yung parang spiritual successor to uh GoldenEye and 64. Mm. So that should be fun. Yeah. See, I'll stop muna this download. Okay. Ay, speaking of download, do I need SSD for this? For Lord of the Rings? Parang hindi naman siguro, no? No, doesn't say. So, hindi naman siguro. Alright, sige. G. Shall we continue where we left off? E. Okay. Is Outer Worlds 2. Wait, this was the select theme for For 3? Tama ba? Teka, or 3DX? Parang iba. Wait, was 3DX the one that I played a lot, or was it 2? Which one had Enjoy the Process? Was it 3 or was it 4? 3DX Plus. Yeah. 3DX Plus, yeah. Now that's the one that I remember. Which game had process? Enjoy the Process. 3. Okay. Baby, it's trouble that I don't. Yeah. Now this I remember. Hey, wait, it's not. No, it's not capturing. What? Wait.
Who would make a bomb with a Zeranium?
Teka, let me restart the game. Oh, weird. It's not even record. It's not recorded. It's not capturing the game. It's weird. Wala pa din. Huh. Ayan. There it is. Okay. What was the last game I played in, Maximum?
Who would make a bomb with a Zeranium payload? That's madness! Do you know the value of Zeranium on the open market? This is quite the whodunit.
Alright. Ano nga ba? Was it 4? I think it was 4 because I remember the last car I had was the I remember the last car I had was the Evo 10. Ow. Ow. Can I still talk to the, Foxworth Glow?
I appreciate your help. Dying makes it so difficult to see the results of your theses.
Okay, hold that thought. Find the Glorious Dawn communication device. Okay. Ito.
This is it, the Dawn's communication device. Let's see what I can find on it. Not much, but there are a few encrypted messages from Ziegler reporting on a rift in Paradise Island he was sent to study. Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. Well, it's of no consequence. Now that I know where he is, let's go show him the error of his ways.
Sounds good. Let's go.
I'm right behind you, but not in a threatening way.
Okie dokie. So, shall we go out? Joy the process. Joy the process. Maybe it's trouble, but I don't mind. Maybe it's trouble, but I don't mind. Ooh. High society cigarettes. Plasma charge. What is this? Oh! Box. Okay. Anything upstairs? Oh, nag-stutter. Nag-stutter ulit. Oh my. What's happening? Okay. Okay. So where are we going? Deliver calls to the medic. Ah, Paradise Island. Okay. So, diba we added an extra lockpick? Okay. Yeah. So, balik tayo here to the waypoint. Tapos, let's wrap up the, side missions in here before we head out to the free market. Yes. Uh, dito yun, diba? Yes. Oh. Tapos, if we turn right, tama ba? Yeah. Kasi yun pala, it's like a whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing burgers. And then, and then Burger King. Can't just come into my life, make me feel special, and then Burger King. Ito yun, diba? Yes. Nice. Okay, that's good. Decryption key. Okay. So we can talk to diba there's like an option on here. Oh, later na lang. Turn to the bartender. Mural pieces. Wala compression coils. What is this one? Ah, Trail of the Traitor pa rin. Oh, okay. So, wala na, no? Yeah, okay. If that's the case, then balik na tayo to the entrance. I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Ano to? Oh, shit. Excuse me. Uh, brownie. Oh. Okay, sorry. Sneezing. Ah. Ugh. Sorry. What do I need ulit? Long rounds, heavy rounds, and short. Bro, ano ba to? Nakainis. Okay, sorry. Teka, I'll just blow my nose lang real quick. Right back. Ay, teka. Let me put on radio. Okay, BRB.
We've got your candy.
That's tobacco.
Come taste this candy.
That's tobacco.
If you started young, it's twice the fun. We're talking candy.
That's tobacco.
You love a candy.
That's tobacco.
Before that coughin' bothers you, don't worry, you can chew it too. To get your candy.
That's tobacco.
Don't be a rude.
Smoke our tobacco.
It's what your friends all love to do. Behind
Okay.
your back, they make fun of you.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, tara. So what do I need again? Teka. Can I sell? Teka. What guns don't I need? So I don't need this. Teka, add to junk. I don't need this.
So
This.
smoke that
This.
candy.
This.
Favorite candy.
This. This. There's some repeating around. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that either. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need this. Don't need these. Don't need that. Don't need this. I don't need any of those. Shock machine gun. No, better na akong shock AR. Stun baton. Air-cooled machine gun.
That's tobacco.
43 damage.
Tobacco.
You want your candy.
It's tobacco.
Delicious
Yeah,
candy.
sige, wag na.
Tobacco.
Tapos, arbiter armor.
Want your candy.
That's tobacco. Candy. Tobacco.
Damn.
She's just the best choice.
Oh, what happened?
It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned
What's
to
apply
wireless
MOP?
free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive? As a protectorate subject
Ghillie
considering a better
suits.
life with Auntie's Choice, you might be wondering
Instead
what's in it
healing
for
while
me
burning.
exactly.
Yeah.
Why, everything.
everything. Risks with rewards, ambition without limits, food with flavor. It's a lot to take in. We're here to help for a modest service fee. Ask about our installment plan. To ensure your transition from subservient
Yeah,
thralldom to
don't need that.
unmitigated
Tapos,
freedom is
oh
a
my
positive
gosh, ang
one.
dami nito.
You'll be given instruction on how to integrate into your new, improved, and more
5%
profitable
crit
life.
damage.
You'll
Oh.
learn how to earn, how to exchange labor for currency, and
Companion
currency
abilities
for
charge
food,
10% faster.
shelter,
Skills up to
and medical
30% faster
care.
with your speech
No
skill.
such thing as a
Ooh.
free lunch
Wag
or
muna.
treatment for a
Oh,
compound fracture.
And you'll find a growing population of dewy-eyed protectorate defectors just like you, who can help ease you into the integration process.
So don't worry. You'll have months to acquire the skills and know-how our hungry and ambitious populace have mastered over
okay.
a lifetime.
Okay, back to
Smokes,
business.
uranium
Now for
grenade,
something a
yes.
little different, totally, if
Plasma,
not thematically.
biomass.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested
Peace.
marketing melody,
Okay.
Forced Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Oh, that's a lot. Okay.
Force rockets,
So I can buy...
force rockets.
Ano ba
Put a
kailangan ko?
rocket in your pocket and launch your launch today. When
So I
you
need
miss the
long,
call for shout,
long, short,
don't you wanna
shock,
get something
and
now?
heavy.
You'll go for lunch
Sige.
with force rockets.
Long,
When your team is getting
short,
free and you win
shock,
something,
and
charge your
heavy.
transport with
Okay.
force rockets.
Tapos siguro yung ano na din,
Force
yung... I still have it. Yung...
Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your launch today.
No, eto. Bypass. Yeah, I don't need those. Hindi naman ako hacker. Alrighty. Sige, you know what? Shock assault rifle. Swap that for this. For now.
Attention passenger. You are running 21,027.5 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in
What?
the future.
Why are there hostiles? Me scrapper? Oh my lord. Ma-aim.
This might sting.
Oops.
Weapon prime.
Grenade.
Spare the Drenatine.
Saan yan? Ayan.
You can save the day with force rockets.
Okay. Clear.
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram. Thank you for picking up your personal belongings. We must all work together to keep Golden Ridge beautiful. The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
Launch your launch today.
Alright.
Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your launch today. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your launch today.
Asan yung ano? Alright.
You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving
Tama ba
lives
to?
through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment.
Oh.
Our
Nice.
continued push to spread free trade and self-betterment across Eden bears fruit. The Vox Relay, a hated protectorate communications platform, has been sent hurtling out into space. A considerable setback for their side. A prodigious victory for Auntie's Choice. All thanks to top trusted agents in the field. What other machinations do our provocateurs have planned? What strategic successes are yet to come? Wait and see, my friends. Wait and see.
Wait and see. Wait and see. Okay.
Now, on to other things. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion.
Hello.
Keep your chin up.
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have.
Why? What were you picturing?
Someone with a little more grit. That man back there? Reckon a tough crossword puzzle would have eventually sent him over the edge, even if we hadn't come along. Glad we were able to show him a little grace. DeVries obviously manipulated him into acting against his conscience. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right?
Try not to dwell in the past.
Yeah, of course. Stupid question. Just, I look at someone like Victor and see the trap I might have fallen into.
Well, you and Victor are two very different people.
True. But DeVries is still DeVries. She's good at deconstructing folks, uncovering their points of failure. She'd have known I had my heart set on being a hero. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do, if I'm honest.
And you still can. Just stay focused on. Yeah, you don't need to be, you don't need the Earth Director to be a good person, Niles.
Maybe not. Past 10 years have more or less proven that out. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. Unless there was something else you needed.
I'd like to know more about this merger between... Okay, opinions on the crew.
Always up for a little backfence talk. Though I'm guessing you don't mean Val.
Inez.
Now, don't go making a big ballyhoo about it, but I like Inez a lot. She's got far more depth than I ever expected from a logo wearer like her. It's been a treat watching her break free from her corporate overlords. Auntie's Choice has never had her back, or her best interests at heart.
Aza?
I think she'd have a hell of a time passing the directorate psychological screening. Don't much care for all her talk about disembowelment, neither. Truth be told, I don't know her all that well. Reckon she's unmoored and grabbing for anything that feels like purpose. Same as the rest of us. At least that's what I would say if I was feeling charitable. Most days, I send her out the airlock if it came to a vote.
Okay. Something
Sure thing.
else.
I trust you've got particulars in mind?
We'll talk more later. Accelerated bursts. Okay. Ano mo na? Asan na ba yun? Ito,
That was
arbitrary
sponsored by Auntie's
measures.
Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place.
Free market
Now,
station.
here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Okie dokes.
I'm yearning and yearning for you.
Peace. Ay, wait. Can we go back? Peace. Bowserker. Melee. Remote detonator. Let's take on impact. Reloading detonates beacons. Okay.
You'll be mine. Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new. Cause I'm yearning and hurting for you.
Oi! Close the door! Ano to? You just have to have it. Doesn't matter what it is, but if it isn't yours, you want it. 100% buying price for stolen items. Nothing. Okay. Ano yung wireless dito? Wala. Okay.
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well. Libations or information? What's your poison?
What's with the mask? What's with those masks some of the Sub-Rosa agents have?
If you were running a less than legal group, would you want everyone knowing your agents' identities? I don't think so. Lots of folks in Sub-Rosa have friends and family elsewhere. Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate predominantly, but some order. If their identities somehow got out, those friends and family are suddenly going to look like much juicier targets. It's safer for everyone this way.
Makes sense. Okay, we've been to the camp you wanted us to look at.
The encampment had been razed. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired.
Hard to take much solace in that with so many dead.
We managed to accomplish our goals. This counts for more than a little, I'd say.
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you had it in you, especially with an arbiter in tow. But you got what was needed. Not bad at all. I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. First, though, we've got a small issue. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind?
More smoke, more mirrors.
Just trust me and go give it a look.
Broadcasting for street shooters
Okay.
across
I
Arcadia.
get it.
This is wireless free
Okay.
Arcadia.
Now we can talk to the one upstairs. Hello.
Back. If you seek entry to my wares, you must engage me your sports card collection. Though you shall not prevail.
I have some here. On guard.
Sporting. Let us do battle. That's an impressive number of cards, my friend, but not... Wait a moment. No. Your cards. You have multiple that I do not. Your collection has defeated me.
You were a worthy adversary, but not worthy enough.
Though this defeat leaves the taste of dirt and blood in my mouth, I am not dishonorable. I present to you my other collected wares. I have no doubt they shall impress.
Auntie's job is to keep you the threat of extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Now, on to other things. This is one
Guns.
of my
Okay.
favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Uh, Inez improves her restorative abilities of her companion ability, depending on which graph she has. The effects of this perk are different. If she has the Raptidon, the healing mist placed via her ability clings to friendlies. Okay, nice. Lethality of her companion ability. If she has the Raptidon, now grant heightened accuracy and damage for party members in the area. Nah, yun na lang. Okay, apply. Disabling mines gives you crafting materials, as it gives you damage dealt by your stealth attacks. Sige, mines na lang. Okay.
Hold there, fugitive. I'll take that bounty.
Huh? Gonna suffer some bodily harm if you don't get out of my face right now.
Oh, no. Traditionally, you lot offered to pay less before resorting to threats of violence. Let's negotiate.
Okay, bodily harm it is.
Fine. Never mind the bounty. Just leave me be.
Huh? I didn't do anything. What? Was that the flaw?
Auntie's job is to keep you motivated. The threat of extinction.
Oo nga, no. Shit, yeah, that was the flaw. Yeah. Whoops. Oh, so it automatically claps,
Val, been thinking I ought to continue my training in field medicine to better help the crew. You got a suggestion for where I could improve?
This unit has identified several areas in which Trooper Ceylong's training could benefit from improvement. Surgical techniques, medicament dosing, and bedside manner.
Wow, okay. Well, don't list all of my shortcomings at once. In my defense, most of my training consisted of a half-melted training manual and with bullets whizzing past.
Agent Ibarra has ordered this unit to assist the Incognito's crew in any of their personal and professional endeavors, as Earth Directorate laws allow. According to Agent Ibarra, a recruit who is eager to ask questions is one that is capable of bettering themselves and others.
Thanks, Val. First question. Has Ibarra always sounded like a motivational poster?
This unit is not qualified to comment on Agent Ibarra's effectiveness as a marketing poster.
Okay. Peace. So yun pala yun, pag nag-klepto ako. Okay. Not advised for player. Ito pala. Not advised for players looking for a relaxing experience in towns. Okay. Yeah pala. Okay. Sorry about that.
Buy from me and live. Think I misplaced a hand grenade. We'll know in a couple seconds if it's armed or not. Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection.
Okay. Let's see your
Feel
stock.
free to go on a murderous rampage with what you buy. It's good publicity.
Good publicity. Agatha. Uses heavy ammo instead of long. Extra holster. Sige. Kahit isa lang. Agatha. Magkano to? Oh shit. It's expensive. Okay.
Buy from me and live to tell your fellows about my store.
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jog. Libations or information? What's your poison? If you, if their identities somehow got out.
The encampment had been raised.
There's a malfunctioning lamp in the back. Just trust me.
Okay.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity can't
That.
exist on bread and
If you seek entry to my wares, you must that no. Your cards, though.
pre-sliced bread and dehydrated
Yum.
designed to be eaten alone at your
Speech,
desk.
guns. Apply. Companions.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry. Right. Moving on. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Tapos this.
Greetings again. You may have defeated me last time, but I shall rise from the ashes
Ram nut?
someday. In the meantime, you're welcome to browse my collection.
Okay. Let's see what you got.
Behold!
Ooh. Magkano to? 64. Okay. Pitchball machine. Magazine size. Ano to? Dance saber. What? That's it? Let's go. That's it? That's all you got? Okay. Okay. Ito ba? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Off muna natin to ano. Wireless. Hello. Hi.
Anyone had asked me, I'd have put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses.
I thought Sub Rosa was supposed to see me as a friend. Why make me jump through hoops?
My apologies. Barney is sometimes overzealous in the guarding of my body. Though, when it comes to Protectorate arbiters, it is perhaps warranted.
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
No. But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know something, tell me. Please.
I could get used to this kind of groveling. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics. I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, And a nasty one. Someone killed her.
Someone want to fill me in on what's going on?
I shall in time, when fewer prying ears abound.
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully my quarters with Protectorate lackeys. Live ones, anyhow.
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present company. Speak to me outside, if you would. There's something I'd care to ask you.
Okay. Mind if we talk?
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
Lockpick 8. Oh my. Okay. What's...
Yeah, how about this? I recruited a Protectorate subject direct like from Bastion. Middle of a Protectorate holding.
Think I'll congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject? Forgive me for withholding my applause.
You're jealous of my charms.
Yeah, real jealous. So are the half-dozen AC-ad execs I recruited last week. We're all just vomitous with envy.
Okay. Sige. Outside. Sige. Where is Tristan?
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities. But I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together?
How can I trust you? How do I know I can trust you?
I hold my word in highest regard. Were I to pledge allegiance to you, the pact would be nigh unbreakable, barring some extreme action on your part.
Oh, shit. Why would you want to travel with me?
I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the true killer of my mentor, the Supreme Arbiter. Sub Rosa deals in information, and were thusly my best lead on her killer. They gave me less than I'd hoped, but it was at least a start. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support.
Has the Protectorate sanctioned this investigation of yours?
My colleagues have accepted that her death was a natural one. Questioning an explanation of that nature is foolish, dangerous even. Nonetheless, the circumstances of her death trouble me. I cannot allow myself to accept the explanation that's been put forth without investigating to the fullest of my abilities.
What do you think killed her?
I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate. Suffice it to say, for now, that I fear the true killer is within the Protectorate.
I'd think that a high-ranking Arbiter would have their own ship.
Utilizing one of our craft for independent purposes would have rendered me conspicuous. I knew Sub Rosa would offer steady transport as long as I paid their exorbitant fees, just as I knew they would collect information on my every movement. But I neither trust them nor have the funds to continue this relationship for much longer. You, on the other hand, have proven to be a capable partner.
Okay. Suppose I'm convinced. You can accompany me, but you need to follow my orders.
I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow?
I will be dealing with people of multiple factions. No killing them without my go-ahead.
Ah, I should have considered this eventuality. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not assail enemies of the Protectorate without your consent, though I will not like it. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end.
Reasonable.
Excellent. I hope our working relationship is most fruitful. I'm sure we shall discover much together.
If you're traveling with this crew, I guarantee you'll be discovering a whole lot more than your little arbiter brain is prepared for.
All of us together might make the locals nervous. Head back to the ship, Inez.
I was afraid of this. Remember to duck if he starts swinging, all right?
Let us be off, Commander.
Okay. Companions, Tristan. Okay. Every 3 melee attacks by Tristan activate his hammer grenade, dealing bonus physical damage in an area around his target. Yes. Tapos, when choosing to start the fight using dialogue, Tristan will always frighten enemies in addition to any speech attack effects. Forcing afflicted to... sige. He rapidly regenerates health. Okay.
Buy from me and live to tell your fellows about my story.
Wait, why is this illegal? Why for tracing unit? Okay. Diba this one? Don't I have another quest here? Prosperous information. I don't know what's back
You
here.
need coveralls, we got coveralls.
Meals currently sold with both salt and pepper. Available today only.
Okay. Prospero. Reclaimed
Get caught
imports.
unawares? I feel I should address any allegations you may have heard regarding bloodstains on my inventory. Just means it's been well loved. Tell me what you need.
See my armor. Calorie counter. 20% heal. Okay. Ooh. Union diffuse. Oh. Might actually be useful. Oh. Ghillie suits. Okay.
If you lost it, I'm selling it.
If you lost it, I'm selling it. Okay. Mods. Armor. Asan na ba yun? %. Against explosives. Or defensive plates. Yes. Okay. Yes. Tapos, marketing manager. Extra holster. Yes. Okay. So now I can now use ano yan? Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. Okay. So shock. Yeah. Biz. Okay.
As it happens, standing in one place and focusing on not being nervous does not, in fact, help one not be nervous.
Somebody put an order. Somebody put an order in for a bottle of iceberg aged whiskey.
My friend, excellent. Thank you. Very well. You wish to know about the crash, yes? Are you prepared for a sordid tale of drama and woe?
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Everyone knows that the free market's captain was a hopeless romantic, especially disposed to giving too much of her heart to those inclined to break it. The final betrayal came from a dashing rogue smuggler who vanished with most of her bits. The good captain had about all she could endure.
So she crashed the ship?
Indeed she did. The crew attempted to wrest the controls from her to save them from their fate, but alas, too late. That's all I know. I thank you for your help once again. And now I must get ready for my set.
Okay. Return to stalwart.
I just don't get why we have to buy our own weapons from our own merchants.
Greetings. How has the data collection fared?
I think I've collected all the info I'm going to. I'm still working on it. Sino yung isa? Acquire Otto's information. Otto's information. Ito yun, diba?
Buy from me? Hello once more. I guarantee you some of my I prefer to focus on the present and the future, and not things that may or may not keep me awake in the dark and lonesome hours of the night.
I believe I've given you bits enough to prove my questions worthy of answers.
Is this how one gets ahead in business? I suppose I ain't got a choice. Before it crashed, I served on the free market as a secondary engineer, first grade. Had a colleague who was very talented, but not very good at hiding it. Supervisor saw her as a threat and demoted her to the engine room. She wasn't the type to take a blow without dodging.
Didn't realize there was politics even among grease hands.
In Auntie's choice, there's politics among waste technicians. My colleague sabotaged the engines when her partner was on his mandated 2-minute break. When the free market attempted to breach orbit, well, just about everyone died. I made it to an escape pod on the port side. The ship landed on its starboard. I got lucky.
Sounds tough. Sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, can we get back to subjects that aren't this? I got goods to sell.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Be happy to show you.
Ah, okay.
My contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
Tapos, diba there's alam ko there's something here eh. No. Should I try to solve it? Oh, okay. 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 Ah, okay. Never mind. Okay. Well, I did it through speech anyway, so... Or not through speech, pero ano yan? Purchasing stuff.
Greetings. How has the data collection fared?
I've received info from multiple sources, but it seems to be contradictory.
That's hardly surprising, considering the station's predilection for gossip. So long as you provide us the information, we can parse through it and decide fact from fiction. Are you prepared to present what you have learned?
Working on it. Namely, the saloon, the bazaar, Sub Rosa headquarters, and throughout the Rex. You know what? Yeah.
Greetings. How has the data Finally, a breakthrough. Let's hear it. How did the ACS free market meet its end?
Survivor told me it was a vengeful engineer.
So the backstabbing nature of Auntie's choice is hampering even the most basic of command chains. Good to know. Aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments?
The crew tried to overpower the captain, but they weren't able to stop her.
An incompetent captain and an incompetent crew. Tisk tisk. Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize what actually happened?
One of the ship's chief engineers was demoted right before the crash.
Failing to recognize ability? Seems Auntie's choice is forgetting where upward enters into the phrase upward mobility. Thanks to you, my report is complete. Here, something for your considerable help.
So what did you conclude from what I gave you?
Auntie's choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. We should have ample opportunity to use this for propaganda purposes.
Eh? Propaganda? Wait, what? I thought you were compiling a historical report.
I am. If Free Market Station survives the war, this will be a very important historical account. But if the order fails in Arcadia, none of that will matter. I'm just making the most of what you gave me.
Put in some good words with your fellows and I might be willing to let this slide.
Oh, I'd be happy to. Anyone willing to further the Order's aims should be treated as a friend, in my mind. Now I need to get this report to my superiors. Thanks again.
Ooh. Okay. Sige. Next. Okay. Speaking of, may bounty pala. Look up your own bounty. Worst. Oh, worst. Okay.
Whoa, Val. Watch where you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little unevenly.
Since the fastball incident of '97, automechs are not permitted to participate in tossball games.
Hello.
I find our decision to spare Victor troubling. We've only his word he would not return to DeVries's fold. Allowing him to live is a risk, and an extreme one. I'd hope your reasoning to be sound.
Killing a repentant person didn't seem just to me.
My fellows would say that the justice of the matter is second to the danger of the individual. Yet I am not, my fellows, and I see your point.
I'd like to discuss personal matters.
Certainly. I consider myself an open tome.
How's the life of an arbiter treating you?
Quite well. I am able to uphold justice wherever it may flag. Bolstered, of course, by your steady support. Was there more in this vein you wish to discuss?
I wouldn't mind hearing some I wouldn't mind hearing more about your relationship with the Supreme Arbiter.
She taught me all that I know. Her teaching style was stern, but enlightening. If ever I erred, she would teach me to avoid making such a mistake in the future. Though she did not raise me from infancy, I was brought into her tutelage quite early. I spent a great deal of my life looking up to her. Her death weighs leaden on my shoulders. We must find her killer and bring them to justice, lest justice in Arcadia truly fall to ruin.
You talk a lot about the Sovereign. What's so special about him?
Why, he is of the Matriarch's direct lineage.
That part I get. Why does it matter?
Only he possesses the understanding to lead us all. Someone not Matriarch ordained would bring the Protectorate to ruin. May his leadership of Arcadia last for many years. I hope someday to be party to his glorious presence. If I had one wish, it would be that he leaned less upon the Consul's guidance. The Sovereign alone knows what is best for Arcadia. Meddlers should not be abided.
How do Sentinels and Arbiters differ?
In every respect, save being humans, and perhaps even that is arguable in the Sentinels' case. Where Arbiters uphold justice and loyalty within the Protectorate, the Sentinels operate on its fringes. They are clandestine operatives, little more than alleyway backstabbers. I find them wholly unnecessary. As you might expect, they are the Consul's pet project.
On second thought, let's get back to my other questions.
Enough about the Protectorate, then. Very well.
What was your upbringing like?
Straightforward. I was trained from a young age under the tutelage of Supreme Arbiter Marthana Andros, alongside my co-protege. Only those rated most highly on the Protectorate Acumen test could be placed even among the ranks of Arbiters. And to be mentored by the Supreme Arbiter herself was a great honor. Moreover, she taught her protégés to seek out evidence before judging as they saw fit, despite the fact that an arbiter needs nothing of the sort to declare something a crime.
Why do you think the Supreme Arbiter taught you to back up your judgments?
As the Protectorate's most elite, we protégés needed to be able to think flexibly and adapt to situations that faced us should they require adaptation. At least, I believe that's why. Would that I could still ask her. Alas.
I'm surprised corruption isn't a bigger problem with you Arbiters.
An Arbiter would never abuse their power. Every action we take is on behalf of the Sovereign and upholding the Protectorate. In any other society, I could see such a scenario resulting in anarchy, but the Protectorate is Matriarch ordained. Our devotion is ironclad.
Sounds like you've just created a system where no one can ever step out of line.
Why would they need to? The Protectorate provides everything any individual could want. Anything beyond the norm is unnecessary at best and actively traitorous at worst.
Okay, let's change subject.
Ask, and I shall answer.
Opinion of the crew.
Who amongst our motley assortment would you care to discuss?
Niles.
I find Agent Ibarra most curious. His system of values differs from my own, but not so much as I would expect. I look forward to understanding him better. He faces an interesting dilemma as an isolated member of the Earth Directorate. As do you, of course. I hope you both remain steadfast to your values.
Inez.
She is an enemy combatant, and were I not in your command, I would be honor-bound to bring her low. Yet, she is also oddly intriguing. She does not possess the scavenger's appetite of her colleagues. Perhaps if I came to know her better, I might fine techniques to use against her fellows. Her decision to break from the corporatists is impressive indeed. I merely hope it does not muddy the waters of her resolve.
I figure your relationship with Aza might be a little contentious.
I have absolutely no inkling whatsoever why you would choose to bring a deranged cultist aboard. Aza's kind plagued Arcadia even before the invasion. To be forced to call her colleague is almost more than I can bear. I can only hope she does not see it fit to pilot our ship into a rift to sate her own macabre ambitions.
Okay, something
Verily,
else.
idle gossip hardly suits an arbiter anyhow.
That's enough for now. Let's chat more later. Okay. Hierarch Ziegler and the remaining cultists. To Eden. But I won't bring anyone. I won't bring either Tristan or Inez here. Oh, who's the last? Ooh. You know what? Sige. Actually, thinking about it, the Protectorate are not that bad. They're not that bad eh. Teka. Reputation with... okay. There's no reputation with ano. Okay. So where are we going? Dito. Okay. Sige. Can't just come into my life and then Bargar King. And then Bargar King. Bargar. Burgir. Burgir. Okay. And then Burgir. Wait, will they attack? Oh shit, nga pala may auntie's choice dito, diba? Will they attack Tristan? Oh, grenade!
I'm not going to deny killing these traitors was invigorating, but their leader still needs to be dealt with. That I'm really going to enjoy.
Understood. So where is that son of a bitch? Where's that sandy beach?
Why are you still alive? There's been some ghastly mistake. We must speak on the latest revelation before you compound it by killing me.
Hello.
You're obviously unaware that you've been officially marked for death. Otherwise, you'd have killed yourself and saved us all the trouble. It's unfortunate I was unable to inform you of this before you killed so many loyal members of the Dawn. But so be it. Glad we were able to clarify all of that. Well?
Well, what?
This idiot obviously thinks I will just kill myself on his say-so. Ziegler, what's got into your brain pan? You used to be a dedicated member of the Dawn. How could you think there was a legitimate kill order on me?
You were revealed as a betrayer through the sanctified channel. How can you disobey a revelation from on high, when you yourself exhorted us constantly to never do such?
You make a compelling point. But then again, so does my knife. Let me introduce you to it.
Wait, maybe we shouldn't be so hasty.
Why the fuck not?
Oh. I just thought it would be funnier if he thought he had the chance before you killed him.
You're such the jester, Commander. You actually had me going there for a minute. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. It's time to stick Ziegler here like a cysty pig on a spit.
Ow!
I can't believe what Hierarch Ziegler was saying. How could there be an official kill order out on me? The poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty.
Couldn't the message, I mean, official order or not, they should have known better than to cross you.
Damn straight they should have.
Couldn't the message have been fake?
If only it were that simple. It should be impossible for someone to infiltrate our communication systems, especially when it comes to a high-level communique. Unless they somehow have our codes. This could only mean that one of our members has been compromised.
So what are we gonna do now?
I have no idea. If I go anywhere near one of our encampments, I'll be forced to kill members who believe they're following orders. Of course, any member of the Dawn who turns on me without thinking is asking for death, but this could still make solving this even more difficult. Don't worry. I'll stay on as part of your crew until I get this all figured. It's given me an impressive amount of opportunities for killing, and all the killing helps me think.
Okay, we should go. Companions. Okay. So are we done here? Yeah, we're done here. Okie dokes. What happens if we, I know. What happens if I bring Tristan to Fairfield? Okay. Let me, ano muna. Save. Will there be, will there be chaos? Because, you know, Protectorate.
Choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice. Remember,
I've been bartering with defectors. Traded one Borst rocket for a whole tin of prestige force flow. Straight up.
Straight up.
People think I got a jacket from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Well, maybe I am drunk. Drunk on bold ideas.
Maybe I am drunk. Short rounds. Okay. No, apparently not. Okay. Party upgrades. Shock damage inflicts bleed. Sige, zap coils. And plasma. Okay. Alright. Alrighty. Landing pad. Wala na, no? Wala na tayong ano. Okay. Sige. Incognito. Okay. Tas wala na, no? Using a workbench, there's one located in the... Okay.
Regardless of our personal tribulations, it is satisfying to pursue something inarguably good. The closing of the rifts is a heroic act.
Can't argue with that. Though I don't often think of things in terms of heroism anymore. Just putting others first, helping where I can.
That sounds like the exact definition of heroism, Niles.
Then I'm probably not saying it right.
Be as modest as you desire. Your deeds in Arcadia shall speak for themselves.
Okie dokie. Inez.
We did good by all the folk in Golden Ridge. If we hadn't eased the pressure between the Order and the troops at Outpost Opportunity, the kettle would have blown its top eventually. Instead, the ceasefire can remain in place, and folk can sleep soundly. Thank you.
No problem. Opinions of
Oh,
the
I
crew.
see. You're here to gossip. All right, let's hear it. Who do you want to talk about?
Tristan.
Not only is he a couple smokes short of a pack, he's also insufferable. I try, Commander, but boy, he makes it difficult. Who knows? Could be that he could change for the better if he breaks free of that protectorate nonsense he's intoxicated with. But I won't hold my breath.
Okay, we'll talk later. Alright, let's go back to the, Peace. Let's go back. Okay. Yeah, we'll stick with the same crew. Peace.
That tremendous statue is of Matriarch Alexandra Varick, founder of the Protectorate. I'm shocked the traitors haven't defaced it.
Ay, wait lang. Sorry. Wait, na-like ko ba yun? Oh shit, hindi. Oh, damn. Sayang. Okay. So, let's, ano muna? Let's go to Matriarch's Mercy and confront, Abbott. Abbott
Do
Newell.
you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Every scientician yearns to visit the archive on Cloister.
Yarns.
One day, it will...
Teka, ano ulit yun? Short. Long. Shock. And heavy. So, ilan na lang cash ka? 14K.
Welcome back. I assume you're not here for that debate. Anything I can do to assist you?
I was hoping you could enlighten me about something.
Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Never mind, I'll be back.
No update. Anything I can do to assist you?
Questions about the situation.
Oh, of course. What would you like to discuss?
Why accept so many people you can't provide for them?
But we are providing for them. As best we can, given our limited resources. Turning them away would be an act of far greater cruelty.
Ay, sorry. Uh, maybe, but the people here are clearly suffering. What are you doing to help?
Apart from providing them sustenance, shelter, and scientific ministry, you mean?
I thought the order was about elevating humanity. Nothing about this screams elevated.
Need I remind you, Arcadia is at war. This is what war looks like, I'm afraid. The Order is operating within a very reasonable framework to provide as much aid as it can.
You have a whole monastery right up there. Why not take advantage of the space?
Alexandra Monastery is a place of sacred study, advancing our understanding of the plan. We cannot jeopardize that vital work all for the comfort of a few. I haven't the wish to debate you on this any further. Please, let us move on to less controversial topics.
Okay, that's all for now. There may be other messages worth finding out before you confront the abbot about it. Okay, sige. Entrance. Teka nga, may nahanap akong post on on Twitter that I accidentally refreshed. No, that wasn't it. Oh, wala na. Yeah, it's gone.
Sprite crisp, 1000% germ free. Cause nothing survives when it's flash fried at 405 degrees.
Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Sayang hindi ko na hindi ko na bookmark yun. Anyway. Wala lang, sorry. It's just some gooning content on Twitter. Okay. So we just follow this path lang, diba? Cease. Tama na. Yes.
Grab a pack of Sprite bread, they're such a tasty treat. You know when you Sprite bread. You're eating real good.
So, Aza, who do you favor in this war? Being that you are a somewhat neutral party.
It doesn't matter. Such concerns are petty in the scheme of things.
Come now. I'm sure you must have some opinion knocking about the blood-stained recesses of your hunger.
Imaginative may rise. Wide
All 10 flavors in order to be free.
every autonomous concern forced
Ano ba yan? Hello?
Let us renew our prior conversation. Come now. I'm sure you must have some opinion knocking about the blood-stained recesses of your hungry little mind.
The Rift will win, and we will all be the better for it.
Wow. Anything here? Kasi this is it eh.
We regret to inform you, Zerania Manufactory 7 is presently under lockdown. Unauthorized entry is barred.
Oh my. What happened to the bridge here? Okay.
Hello? Someone there?
Yeah. Hi.
Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
Your facility launched an attack on Auntie's Choice. Let me in before they reciprocate.
Yet, how do I know you're not one of their number? An advanced party sent to cajole me into swinging free open the gate. What our consumerist rivals lack in intellectual rigor, they readily make up for in subterfuge and guile.
I have special orders from Matriarch's Mercy and demand to see your superior immediately.
Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir.
This is Factor Métaguier. Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Oh. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Okay. Building.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me. So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Oh, and I see you have a protectorate arbiter with you as well. Of course.
Your casual method of address has been noted. Consider yourself thankful that present company stays my wrath. Some.
Sure, waste time. I'd worry more about aunties retaliating than I would us.
Till we ascertain the truth here, you'll understand if I remain cautious. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
Ay, teka. 2804. Sige. Could I bring Ines instead of Aza? Teka.
I must admit to being highly vexed by this kill order situation.
Do you regret killing those other Dawn members? They thought they were following orders.
Of course not. What a ridiculous question. You think that I'm like you, but I'm no longer bound by social restraints or pedestrian things like regret. So were I even to imply I felt remorse, that I wish I'd perhaps approached this with a more logical bent and not slaughtered these loyal Dawn members, it would mean nothing.
Okay, let's move on.
Still too many corporate bootlickers drawing air around here for my taste.
Wait in the ship.
All right, but don't do too much killing without me.
Landing pad incognito.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality anti-goods or services.
This might be interesting though. Protectorate and Auntie's Choice.
Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming...
Get sleep. Yes.
A full
Actually, me
midday
too.
meal.
I get
Not
sleepy.
me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water
Okay.
never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack, featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry. Right. Moving on. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Hi. Am I going the wrong? Yeah, I'm going the wrong way.
Rao, since it seems neither of us is going anywhere anytime soon, how about you tell me about yourself?
Your deception is nakedly apparent, corporatist. The only reason an enemy would seek to understand me is to bring about my destruction.
Quite the opposite, actually. You know, Val took me aside the other day and advised me to make inroads with you. To, lessen chances of an interfactional incident.
Is not every moment of our traveling together incidental? I digress. If you fear my hammer descending upon you, it shall not. Unless I am given reason.
I'd reckon she was more concerned with the likelihood of me shoving you out the airlock. But if you don't start anything, neither will I.
Don't worry, you can chew it too.
Okay. Let's go. It's like having an angel and the devil on my shoulders. Beep.
That's tobacco. Smoke our tobacco. It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you.
Ito na pala yun.
We regret to inform you, Serenian Manufactory 7 is presently under lockdown. Unauthorized entry is barred due to contrivance malfunction. Laboratory.
It seems the Order was unprepared to receive refugees in the sheer numbers they have. Theories cannot stand against the cruel facts of reality. But it is the refugees that arrest my attention more than their would-be handlers. Any who leave the Protectorate fold deserve punishment.
Seems to me they've suffered enough.
Only through loyalty can we end further suffering, not by surrendering to our foes.
Why would they fight to uphold the system that failed them?
The Protectorate has failed no one. These current circumstances are unprecedented. A loyal subject would understand that. My feelings aside, I shall not judge them, owing to our bargain. But I cannot promise my duty shall not win out in the future.
Okay, never mind. I'll be back.
When I first joined up with you, I figured Milver Street and Carr knew you'd do a good turn for our folk eventually. Thought if I tagged along, it'd be good for my resume or some such. And it seems all of us were right. That relay ain't a threat anymore. But one thing I couldn't quite figure out all this time is what you were getting out of helping us.
I just wanted to avoid bloodshed wherever possible. That's why I helped Milver Street.
Won't blame you for thinking it's kindly to win hearts and minds, but it ain't ever gonna be as potent a strike as dropping a bomb. Though I reckon you know something about that. Things slid into focus for me mighty quick once we got to the relay. You were busy hunting down a fellow agent. And I thought you folk were about duty and camaraderie above all. Were you one of Auntie's? I tell you just to shake the ladder hard while your traitor is climbing up, and enjoy the show when she tumbles down. What recourse do you actually have?
Nothing official, since I can't even contact the Earth Director to report her.
So you're out here without a boss, huh? Might not be so bad. Though I'm curious if they'd even see justice done to your traitor. You agents are untouchable, or so the story goes. Ain't had many dealings with the Earth Directorate. You and Ibarra are the first agents I ever met, in fact. But you get things done. I trust you. As for Ibarra, verdict's still out. He insults Auntie's choice a mite too much for my liking. But that's the Earth Directorate's company policy, ain't it?
You got something you want to say, Inez?
No, I just... Look, I'm sorry. I ain't intending to get into any grievances here. Let's just say I'm a little dubious about the whole keeping corporations and corrupt governments in check thing. Ain't seen evidence of it yet. But maybe you're liable to prove me wrong. Anyhow, reckon we should keep moving.
Okay. We'll talk later. Crab rich. Crab rich.
Hello?
Yes.
Zeranium Manufactory 7, presently and for an indeterminate time, is in lockdown. That means
Yes.
How do I know you? But our consumerist rivals lack an intellectual rigor. They wait. You. Oh.
Okay.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me. So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Wait, is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back. We have no desire to escalate things further. Don't do something you'll regret.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
Sure. Waste time. I'd worry more about aunties retaliating than I would us.
Till we ascertain the truth here, you'll understand if I remain cautious. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
What in the void is going on here?
The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's Choice. One of our transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
Transport pod? That's a weird thing to call a missile.
Though functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
Sounds like the perpetrator has you cornered, actually.
Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
Anything else go terribly wrong?
No, thankfully. Not yet, at any rate. Architect willing, that will be the last of it. Now, you'd best speak with our proctor. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
Okie dokie.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and fenders.
Wait, so has it been classified as an accident? Or an attack?
What I'd like to know is why our illustrious seer provided zero warning beforehand. The Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best. I mean, just
Descend?
look at this
Wait
mess.
lang. Let me do some exploring.
Running a manufactory must require extraordinary fastidiousness.
Little good that's doing us now.
Hello.
What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate?
Oh. I'm the new presiding bishop. Shh, I'm trying to keep a low profile.
Oh, well, it's an honor, your, mathness. Didn't recognize you without your cape. However, can I help you?
Is this where the cargo pod used in the attack was launched? Can you tell me what happened?
Everything appeared routine at the time. We launch transport pods into space regularly. They get collected. The Zeranium we refine here is used for power. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it.
I want the complete report in excruciating detail.
Anomalous event caused by unknown factors. Transport pod M7, containing a full hold of refined Zeranium, bound for orbital platform Z9, received a priority reroute command. Latitude and longitude coordinates corresponded to the Auntie's Choice facility known as Outpost Opportunity. Altitude, however, matched 1,000 meters below sea level.
Who launched it?
A low-ranking scientician. Been here for years. Presumably, she's below in operations. Regrettably, that is all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me. Again, it's been a distinct privilege, Pontifex Maximus. I remain your most obedient and, humbled servant.
The aforesaid societal cast-offs are advised
Okay.
to shoot first, upsell products to...
May all our efforts add to the equation.
Now, on to other things. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being eaten by Raptidons or some such.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering.
Relinquish
Time to
control of this
restock your
facility
arsenal,
immediately.
planning a key business dinner or banquet event. They have everything you need in one place.
responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctors for VOD. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at
Oh,
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
uh-oh.
Emergency detoxification initiated. What's her name took over?
Things have been a mite haywire.
Okay. Anything interesting?
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
That would be after an attack was launched under your nose and you lost control here?
Oh now, I wouldn't frame it quite like that, of course. It's less what happened than who happened. Initiate Alva, that is. A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. Her role was to launch transport pods of volatile uranium to collection points in space. Not at the outposts of our rivals. Those poor, short-sighted commercialists.
Oh.
A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
That's quite an accusation. Can you back it up?
Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
You were arguing with her earlier. What about?
Fervent professements of innocence mostly. You know, exactly what you'd expect a secret traitress to claim. Dramatic attestations that grew quite animated. I suppose spies must build up a flair for histrionics. What with all that, hiding their identities and all. Then bursting forth like a pent-up arachnid. At any rate, I have work to do, and you have a saboteur to eliminate, yes?
I'm not done asking questions.
You'll forgive me if I politely defer. Well, I'd hardly depict this as a crisis. I do have a few irons in the fire. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Oh. Okay. Speak to initiate Alva. Okay. Let me look around first. Ooh. Do I need ammo? Mods? Okay. What's over here? Oh, there's a... Oh, because it's sealed. Okay.
Now, this is important. Would you describe the Arachnid's calicity as slavering when it attacked? How much viscous fluid would you estimate was involved?
I don't know anything about the fluids.
Look closely.
Volume. Thing attacked. I shot it. There's goo all over the spot it emerged. Measure that, maybe.
Okay.
2 exemplars, dead as Pythagoras.
Of course she's hiding
No one's been
something.
inside
You think those 2
Operation Sense.
exemplars just fell
Run of the
wrong?
mill, golden
They're hardly
mean.
prone to involuntary self-injury.
You're disproving your own.
Hello.
Alva's been here for how many years? I never noticed her. Just blended in with the scenery somehow.
Hello.
We don't wrap this up soon. We'll have consumerists up to our brain cases.
Investigator?
Initiate a gutter. Ito. There's a name.
Glad those not skilled at math can fulfill some other function. I only question them being in roles of significant authority.
Alright, you know what? Sige. Have been shot. Okay. High security access card. Ooh. It's a lot of money. Okay. Tapos, there's another one here. Nice. Dragoon armor. Okay.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend? Ah, an Auntie's Choice grafted soldier. You poor dear. And someone else. Could that be a Protectorate arbiter? All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Wait, how could you tell I'm from the Earth Directorate?
I expect few in the Order know of you, but, well, I've kept to a role here that is purposely not very taxing. Others prefer calculations in their spare time. I have my stories. Between launches, I enjoyed serials, two-bit dreadfuls, periodicals. I adore Zane and Buddy, even if they are considered contraband. And you decidedly share their upright bearing. For the longest time, I didn't realize your organization actually existed. But here you are, well-timed and, no doubt, eager to help.
Oh, all I care about here is finding out who launched the attack. Wait lang. Wait, I heard you killed those two guards.
Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. There was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing.
You seem pretty competent for someone stuck at the initiate level.
I've refused a few promotions over the years. Undemanding work provides me ample personal time for my stories. I enjoy speculative fiction. Does that make me suspicious?
Were you Protectorate? Absolutely. But within the Order, I'm sure you're typically atypical.
Do you have any way to prove your innocence?
Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
Svoboda says he might blow this place up. You promise not to if I help you?
If you need to hear me say it, surely. I promise not to destroy this facility with all of us in it. Was that reassuring enough? Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Wait lang. Oops. Sorry. It's Q. Huh, interesting. There's nothing. Okay. That's interesting.
Always account for standard deviation.
Yeah, I misclicked. It was a misinput. Okay. Converted into energy. Launch records consist of a number of instructions that are timestamped and uniquely numbered. Okay. The entry shows that it was directed at Outpost Opportunity. You also detect a slight odor from the records, but it is unclear type of paper or product of printing. Okay, closer. Clearly shows that Initiate Alva launched the payload at Outpost Opportunity. It's indisputable that she fired the command, though the smell seems curious. Okay. Anything else? Maybe this computer. Messages. Okay. Nothing. Physical records. Okay. Oh no, seems a bit sus.
Control's back, I hear. Don't see Auntie's being too dissuaded by them, though.
Our Earth Directorate friend.
Well, hello. Have an update to share with Initiate Alva?
Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
You two seem unexpectedly cordial.
The Factor is less accusatory in his questioning than certain others, which I respect. Good manners cost nothing, I always say.
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
You turn up anything else or remember anything odd earlier?
A recent security audit brought up several curious messages meant for an unknown party, sent from a terminal somewhere on the premises. We were unable to track down the whereabouts of this mystery terminal, but one message contained certain oblique references to placing blame. Nothing conclusive, yet enough to give me pause.
You examined the launch records, yes? Did you find anything, dear?
Records showed you fired the payload at Outpost Opportunity. Paper smelled weird, though.
I'd say they've obviously been altered, dear. Fancy that odor you detected, a sign of chemicals used to affect the falsification. But listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
That still doesn't tell us who's responsible. You think it might be Svoboda?
Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Can we prove the launch was altered?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
Before we continue further, I'd like to know more about who I'm working with.
Oh, I'm full of hidden depths, dear, but this isn't the time. Later, I promise. Anything you want to know, from my first science crush to my scientician aptitude test scores. All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
Okay. Central processing, refinement. Okay.
And may the plan guide you.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
I got her. So yeah, let's go to central processing first. Okay.
Had plenty of managers like Svoboda back on Tau Ceti. Couldn't take responsibility for nothing.
Yeah. I got that vibe from her too. Anyway. Let's just be ready. Go, Tristan, go!
I am primed to punish.
Over here.
Oh. Wait.
Look alive, Commander. Armed and ready.
Ow. Oh, body. Oh, body. Okay. What's this? Ah, okay. Oh. When there's a dude inside the back. Yes.
Ah! Finally, a favorable happenstance. After I became stuck in here, those organisms appeared, all hungry-eyed and slavering profusely. The door jammed. Not sure how. Worked perfectly acceptably earlier.
Slow down. Tell me what happened.
Lockdown and my clumsy fumbling triggered a precautionary security setting. I can't reset it from here, and I'm not particularly enamored of being closed in.
What's the easiest way to free you?
Depends on your level of moxie and know-how, I suspect. Let me think. You could try jimmying the door open if you have engineering expertise, or, I don't know, engage in a routine advanced physical regime. Otherwise, the safety reset is in a wall panel around the corner, though that seems a bit boring for a dynamic sort like you.
Thanks. Think I can figure out how to open the door.
Of course. Apologies. I extrapolate solutions when I'm nervous.
Okay. Round the corner. This corner? Ah, ito.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors?
Yes, I had a few questions.
Of course. I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely.
This is central processing. If I wanted to reroute launch coordinates, I'd do it here, right?
Strange question, but Yes, all commands pass through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually.
Did you examine the exposed wiring? What do you think happened there?
Well, in my professional opinion, looks like someone rerouted some commands from operations. Not sure which ones. Based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush, or both.
Where were you around the time of the attack on Outpost Opportunity?
I was in my cot doing advanced equations. After the explosion occurred, I rushed here to check my terminal. The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside.
What do you know about Initiate Alpha?
Works in operations, right? Always on about her stories. Wish I had time to watch serials and read all day. Well, that's about everything I know about everything. Let you be on your way. Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
Got it. Okay. At the back of the room. Ah. Look closer. Okay. Okay. So what's in here? Bakit may ano? Oh.
All charged up.
Nice. Is that it? Yeah, I think that was it. Nothing but yellow paint. Okay. Oaks. Oaksman Oaks. Okay. Let's head to what's this place? The other one. Ano ulit yan? Ayan, refinement logistics.
Vector's been in there a while.
Investigator.
Investigator.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
This way?
You'd think if she were responsible for the attack, she'd have happily thrown it in my face.
Oh.
Ah, yes. Suppose you'll do.
What happened?
I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow venting has gone completely haywire. Oh, what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, I have something for your time and effort.
Something? What exactly are you offering for my help?
We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours.
Alright, you got yourself a specialist or a reasonable stand-in.
Tremendous. Why, this day may average toward the positive yet. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
Okay. Hopefully I'll still remember to do that. Okay, so I guess we can't go there. Wait, what happens if I... Picking it? Ooh, I'm being poisoned. Salted free peanuts. Okay. Anything here? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Good, good, good. This'll work. Okay. Okay. Tapos. Oh boy. Update settings for the Zeranium. Okay. Look closer. Oh, shit. May... Wait lang. Sorry. May skill check eh. What happens if I do the skill? Oo nga naman. Kaya nga I'm lucky eh. Anyway. Again. Ay. Okay. Make a lucky guess. You identify several settings that led this console to fail. This change required clearance. Okay. So how does one... Ayon, vent. Man, what's in here? Okay. Ooh, stuff. Money. Oh, okay. It's gone. It just got... Ah, okay. Dude. How convenient. Okay. Tapos, where is the...
You're back. I see my choice in you was well-founded. Zeranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have lessened along with it.
Disquietude. Wish my own internal disquietude could be so easily addressed.
This is anecdotal feedback at best, but I find sometimes a gift helps. Something that makes one feel deserving. And by assisting me, you have proven this. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations, can't miss it, unless you do. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside on display.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Now I have some questions.
With the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries.
Am I correct in assuming the leak occurred right after the attack on Outpost Opportunity?
Now that you mention it, Yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis, and my mind was completely occupied by this other crisis nearby. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay.
Do you happen to know anything about Initiate Alva?
Not much. Keeps to herself mostly. Or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here.
Did you see anyone lurking about here before or after the leak occurred?
You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory.
Cortisol. Okay. Best be on my way.
I am greatly grateful you were helpful and effective. Farewell.
Alright. Ano meron here? Ooh. There's a door. There's the door. The door. Ooh. Wait lang. Yes and yes. Perks. Hold on. Marksman rifles, pistols, and snipers have increased range and weak spot. Okay. Through the keyhole. Guns with automatic or burst fire deal increasing damage the more you fire. Okay. Only our most outlandish lies aren't believed, with you being able to lie about even more things. Additionally, you gain a bonus to damage when attacking enemies that aren't targeting you directly. Sige. Or Serendipitous Slayer. Plus 10 crits. Yeah, sige. Peace. Okay. Anything in here? Okay. Initiate Alva. Okay. Unwillingness to discuss early motivational factors and aspirations. Okay. Okay. Bathroom. Okay. Yeah. Whole lot of nothing. Okie dokie. Nothing that proves anyone's point. Gotta go lang. Okay. Let's go. Pero yung, yeah, the other two
Always
rooms
account for
already,
standard
ano eh.
deviation.
The other two rooms already opened. Yeah. So there's no need for the thing.
Oh, hello, dear.
Hello.
Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is, always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Someone rerouted the launch coordinates and pushed processing settings past tolerances.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how.
You seem like you've drawn a conclusion.
I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you, dears, to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
I'm not sure she was actually involved, but you were definitely framed by someone.
Her possible involvement notwithstanding, Constance Svoboda is an order proctor, and I cannot abide her cold-blooded murder. Especially by someone we clearly know so little about. You are far more capable than some back manufactory button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
Pleased to meet you, former Endpoint Delgado. I don't know what to call you now.
Marisol's fine, thank you, dear.
What's the Department of Preemptive Casual Redirection?
I must admit, I'm not entirely sure. The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
Wait, how long have you been here undercover?
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
The Order believed in her to do what was needed. Have faith in your superiors and her.
Yes, you did work for Orlo, didn't you? If the former bishop trusted you to intercede when necessary, I suppose I must as well. I won't stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here.
Always happy to save lives. Is there anything else?
Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
Uh-oh.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it?
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
Definitely determined may be a bit of a stretch.
I don't know what you found, but any so-called evidence was likely laid there for someone to discover. By a party with years spent in hiding. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco. An elaborate song and dance from an admitted imposter.
Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Damn!
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
That's that. Any thoughts about what to do next?
Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
Search away, Commander. I shall keep an eye on the weapon hand of our new compatriot.
Understood. Ooh. Search her office. Okay. Access oversight control. Unlock toxic effluvium repository access. Okay. Rubbish bin. Commence message recovery. From Abbott Newell. Okay. As you know, I value your sagacity when it comes to supervisory matters. With that said, allow me to put the following question to you. If one had a close colleague, a friend even, whose diligence appears to have slid and whose calculations have become increasingly error-ridden, what actions would you advise? Surely one should not consider submitting them for promotion. Speaking hypothetically, of course. Okay. Oh.
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
Okay. You want to join us? Okay. Ay, yung dito. Right. Ooh. What are we expecting to find here? Oops. Anything here? No. Okay, what's behind this door?
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
Okie dokie. Hold on. Another terminal. From not identified, your orders, your contingency plans. Okay. The attack on the outpost was meant to reignite active fighting between Auntie's Choice and the Order. Instead, it has only resulted in an investigation of both localities. Okay. Entrusted this task to Levino from the start? Oh shit. De Vries has concluded that we are to pursue contingency plan A467. Okay, further instructions will be issued at the time of my predetermining.
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme.
Yeah, another conspirator was operating out of the local Henry range. Victor.
Clemens? The archivist? Ah, that follows, I suppose. Still more that I missed.
You alright? Can tell if you're shaken or euphoric right now.
This whole affair reminded me of the old days. The blood, the secrecy, the calculations and intrigue. Been trying to tell myself I didn't miss it. But in action, I fear, ill suits me. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
Help someone like you with mysterious unfinished business? How could I say no?
Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Tristan, meet us at the ship.
Very well. I shall return to my quarters. Perhaps I'll use this time to catch up on my reading.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
All right. Yes. Recruited all companions. Oh yeah. Okay. Marisol analyzes an enemy in the combat, marking them. While active, your attacks against the target apply effects depending on the location. Okay. Restoring gadget energy. Ito na lang. All nearby enemies. Your attacks against targets affected by Marisol's companion ability restore gadget energy. Okay. Collects and recycles your shock rods, plasma cells, and biomass ammo, giving you a small chance to be recovered when used. I'll say it. Peace.
My fellow loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble.
Oh,
I have
shit.
locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery. But the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
Oh.
I swear I can't lie low for 20 years without everything in the order falling apart. Well, suppose we better head to the monastery now, yes?
Yep. Let's do it. So hindi naman sila ano no?
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
I understood then and I understand now.
Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts. May fate and fortune converge.
Nice. Okay. Learn about Abbott's secret. So I suppose I should, I don't know, fast travel. Crushed as predicted. Oh! So I did make the right choice to ano.
Keep your behavior within acceptable
Do you
parameters.
believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
War, disease, explosions. Now falling rocks? How much abuse is one refugee supposed to take?
Can you believe
Everybody in the Order's been
moved
lining up
into
to
the
tell me how right they
exclusion
were about
zone?
the exclusion
The Order
zone.
warned us.
Message
They
received.
knew something bad
No
would
further
happen.
need to reiterate.
Wow.
I do recall the Order warning about something like that happening, albeit somewhat indirectly.
Yes. Sige, wait lang.
Sure is sore.
Now yun. Hello.
Greetings. I heard tell that you aided Spider in his little reconnaissance venture at the Guardian Estates.
Oh, yes, I did.
Between the two of us, I sent him out there to get him to cease jabbering about his glory days. I hardly expected him to locate anything worthwhile.
Open vendor.
Idle browsers will be escorted from the premises.
Premises. Explosive rounds. Sniper rifle. 1-6. All right. Okay. Oh. So, after reading both terminal messages, it's obvious that the abbot has been undermining Sir Wildly. Confront the abbot may yield an answer as to why.
Thank law the displaced listened to reason. Think of the cost if our predictions had not been heeded.
Grand Architect! First an attack on the monastery and now the lift code's not working? Agent, oh thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer, Seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift.
The conspirators are trying to stop some peace talks. Do you know anything about that?
Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening.
I know a lot about a lot of things, including how you sabotage Wiley's advancement.
That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing?
Yeah, I've got you dead to rights on this. You playing dumb is only going to make me mad.
You seem to be under the mistaken assumption that the Earth Directorate has any true authority here. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy.
Why are Auntie's Choice and the Order negotiating terms anyway?
Representatives of Auntie's Choice and the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that.
No time to lose then in heading up there.
But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways.
Agreed. It's probably safer you stay here.
Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Farewell. Call lift. Input the conspirators code to call lift.
If only Wiley was here to advise me on
Looks
what
like
to
the
do
traders
next.
are holed up in the monastery. So much for piety.
Try ko nga. Wait. 42, 32. $30 ago.
Please hurry. I fear.
Okay. This one? Anti is the best choice. Okay. Tas paano ulit yun? Okay, wala, I don't have the correct speech check for it eh.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Disease, explosions.
My
Now falling rocks. How much abuse is one refugee supposed to
Managan. Hello.
Greetings between the two of us. Feast.
Is is ay
What fine contraband might I?
contraband. Ooh. Okay. Wait lang. Let's talk. Marisol.
Not entirely surprised I had to abandon my cover identity earlier. Knew there was a risk if I took action. But when the attack on the outpost opportunity occurred, I had no choice. I do so hope you'll forgive my thoroughly convincing deception, dear.
Think you'll ever miss being Miriam Alva?
Not really, no. Innocent and unobtrusive never truly came natural to me.
Had something else I wanted to discuss.
Suppose you can ask.
So you killed people for the Order?
Sometimes, with purpose. Don't you as well? Do you draw some moral distinction between avenging harm and nipping it in the bud beforehand? Between covert and overt means? When all is said and done, are those in your ledger any less dead than mine?
I prefer to try to leave less bodies in your wake.
Had a sense you felt that way. We'll see if situations force that to change.
What sort of methods did your department employ?
Some were proprietary. Often they involved forms of subtle persuasion, others more overt influence. Now and again, more direct means were required.
Okay, let's talk more
May
later.
all our travails add to the equation.
Okie dokie.
Way I see it, you lay claim to an entire world, you best be ready to defend that claim. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
Okay, we'll talk later. Okay. Oh.
Thank law the displaced listen to reason. Think of the cost of our prediction.
Grand Arc Agent! Oh, thank good odds and a rope to make matters worse. My access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift.
The conspiracy, yeah.
Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening. That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing?
You seem reliant on Wiley, and if I had to guess, it's because you're afraid to lose him.
No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery.
I saw your messages to Savoda and Victor. You implied Wiley's incompetent.
The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy. Representatives, I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more detail, but I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. Once go forth as was determined.
Okay, farewell. Nice. Okay, call lift. Please. Okay, let's go.
Looks like the traders are holed up in the monastery. So much for piety.
Okay. Remember the rules of engagement. Do not shoot unless unless being shot at. Yes.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that his tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait! Look! Someone just came up via the lift! It must be unlocked!
Yeah!
What is this?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Said I wasn't on his list and let me go. Understand? Where's the abbot? Why isn't he doing something?
Okay. Oh. Kinetic beam caster. Okay. What's that sound? Oh my. Oh shit.
Those outside the order and some simpletons within it claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst. Setting into motion the
Think when we kick his head in, it'll be simple enough for him to understand?
Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution.
Now is
Outside the order and some simpletons within it claim that all things happen for a reason. Nothing
Ooh.
occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst. Setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds.
Okay. What's in here?
Integral precision is bliss. After all, garbage van.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice of sheer wildly to leave us this night light. Sorry. Rejuvenation device.
That device may be the deciding factor in whether you
Beginning
live or
field.
die.
Looks like a fight. Standing by to stupefy.
Ow.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Okay. Clear. Okay. Uh-oh, body found.
Time to earn my commission.
Oh, sniper. Ooh.
This looks a lot like those N-ray junction boxes. Still got the scanner on you?
Oh yes, I still do. Hold on. Let me just search. Search and loot. Oh, it leads to that room. Okay. Bathhouse. Okay. Reading material. Okay.
Found another one. Damn it. Nearby. Look alive, Commander.
Grenade.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Torpificator at ready status. Target analyzed.
And here I was, hoping for a peaceful, rejuvenating soak.
Eh. So where again is the
Nice wiring. I thought these folk were supposed to work smarter.
Oops, excuse me. Huh? I'm confused. Huh? And it's connected to the one over here. But how? Ah, here. Okay. Okay. Ah, I need a book. Hold on. Wait, ano ulit yan? He found a note saying that the book on the wiring is in possession of the anchorites. Is in possession of the anchorites? What's an anchorite? Ah, okay. Anchor hold. Anchor hold.
And Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time, scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying.
Okay. Hello.
Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist. I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites. Be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
Pardon the interruption, but do you have a book on mechanized doors I can borrow?
You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer, but do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way.
Why are you debating ethics right now? Didn't you hear all the commotion outside?
The anchor hold is proofed against sound to allow us to conduct our work in quietude. Hence the speaker unit you're using now. What happens outside is of no concern to us.
I'm getting the sense you're not in need of saving then.
I'll tell you what you can save us from. Rude novices who don't observe proper anchor hold etiquette.
Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
It's not. War is always wrong. It only ever results in widespread suffering.
But what if widespread suffering is already taking place?
Then its causes should be observed, quantified, and a non-violent solution found. You do not extinguish a fire with more flame.
Tell that to the Protectorate.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
I'd be happy to help you out. What materials do you need and where can I find them?
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
You both seem knowledgeable. Any chance a woman named DeFreeze came to you for advice?
Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask?
She's a danger to Arcadia. Did she give you any indication of her future plans?
Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama.
Makes sense. There's plenty of drama happening here at the monastery right now.
I'm sure I have no notion of what you're referring to.
Seer Wiley has staged a coup. He's taken over the monastery through force.
Good for him. About time someone put theory into application.
What my colleague means is Landon Wiley is among our most gifted and dedicated seers. Whatever actions he's taken must be in service of the plan. I do hope no one's been hurt, though.
Got some bad news for you on that front.
I see. That is distressing to hear. But as we in the Order like to say, the plan actuates by deliberate means. Let us hope this conflict resolves itself soon.
I'll be back once I visited the scriptorium.
Much appreciated. We'll present our final arguments once you've returned with the research.
Okay. By the riddles of reality. Is that upstairs? Pero sige. One at a time. Then this one. Ay! Bobo. Forgot to get the book. Okay. Peace. Nice. Got it. Ah, so this is the upstairs. Okie dokes. Provisions. Nah, I'm okay. Novice dormitory. Barred shut. Ooh.
Liquidate him!
Will be eliminated from.
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's lavation towels.
It's a bro! It's the
And
unknown variable!
I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
Oh my gosh. What happened to him? Why is he naked?
This is one of our products. You know, market research says that a populace is more likely to tolerate new leadership if given feeling.
Eliminate the target!
Anchor hold. Okay. Nothing about the library.
Ooh. Think we found the abbot's quarters.
Did the abbot take a vow of resplendency?
What is this? Okay. Hold on. Messages. Advisement. Ooh. Nice.
When a student fails, why, their instructor, of course.
Oh.
Failed to distinguish and without our intervention, she would make peace with the primitive minds of OG's choice.
Oh my. Holy shit. What happened here?
Someone help us!
The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
Well, this is a twisted way to try and stall us. But we can't just leave them.
I'm open to opinions on what to do here.
Entirely depends on your priorities.
My former department would say keeping on mission is of paramount importance. But I no longer think I agree.
Look, whatever the Seer and DeVries are doing, we'll have time to sort it out later. These folk don't have that kind of time.
Yep, we have to help these people.
Good. Then let's get to freeing them.
Like the cut of your jib. Hard way it is, then.
Praise high probability. Wiley trapped us here. He let some others go, but...
Let me guess. That safe won't open until we solve this puzzle. Seems like stacking the deck for a predictable behavior analysis.
Here's the
Right.
key to stop the press.
Hurry!
Ah, ito. Library.
Trouble ahead.
Hello, friends.
Armed and back and scared. Go for torpification.
Impact variable.
Check your scope for combatant analysis. Torpification in progress. Taking the fight out. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
You're on
Way to get the ball rolling.
Okay. Oh. Ah, yes. This is exactly the one I need. No. Hostages first. Okay. Oh, no light. Okay. Ano kaya to? So how do we get there? Bleh. Oh, okay. I see. Ah, okay. So I push this again. That should... Okay.
This laborious exercise is obviously intended to consume precious time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, ito.
Ah, see? Didn't I tell you our friend would be back?
Hurry! Disable the card press machine!
Save.
Oh, thank the
Glad we saved those folk. But now we need to deal with the bastard behind all of this. Let's move.
You stranger. We should be okay here for now. Go pay Wiley his just dividends. For all of us.
Will do. Wait, so we need to find the other book. It should just be here somewhere. Is that a...
What should I tell you? All according to the plan.
Yeah. Wiley's plan, which almost killed us.
Oo nga naman. No, I don't see the other book here. Wala eh. Not here. Guess the cipher. Oh. Wait lang. De-escalation. Sige. What happens if I, in theory, what happens if I do this? Oh shit. Okay. Collection. Oh no, I already got the book. I'm looking for the other one. Ah. Don't. Ayun. Okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Really? Okay. Well, that's helpful. Okay. Okay. Galing. Is...
Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us. Oh, well now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares.
You too, huh?
So who's right?
Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation. An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces an entropic feedback loop.
Anchor's Chow is right about being a loop. Violence only ever begets more violence.
A simplistic assessment, but perhaps not incorrect. Further examination of the topic is required, but I'm satisfied with this thesis moving forward.
Given your stance, I expect you'll want armor over a weapon. You can retrieve it from the same drawer where you deposited our research materials.
Oh.
We appreciate your time. If you have a spare 4 hours, feel free to stay and observe our period of silent, sustained reading. Otherwise, until we next confer.
Bye. Hey. Ooh. Damn, I should have picked the gun. Pero, sige, okay lang. What would have been the gun? Teka. Ano yan? Outer Worlds 2 books for anchorites. Ayan, imprisoned by. So what's the ano? What's the what's the ano? A sawed-off heavy machine gun. Okay, yeah. No thanks. Okay, wait lang. Sorry. Wala. Wala. Okay. Right. Let's proceed. But I do want to keep exploring more of that area. No, we probably won't have enough time to finish the whole thing. Pero I'm very curious lang as to Oh! Okay. Ito na yun.
Combatant scan.
Oh! Ow.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Yes, ma'am.
Torpificator is charged. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Where? Oh, shit. Okay. Ayun nga. Ignore a single incoming hit every 15 seconds. Converted into energy. Nah, I prefer damage resistance over anything. What is this? Bakit naka-orange? Ay, yeah. Oh my goodness me. Sorry. Ah, it goes up there. Okay. And then this one. Ow. Ah, goes up there. Okay. Sige. Hold on. Let me loot.
Yeah. 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 Armed and ready. Locking them down. They're benumbed. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Okay, activate the bells. Hell's bells.
False, unsteady, capricious, inconstant. Liquidator.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Ow.
Hey, give me go-getting again. Back in business.
Oh. With your companions often finding themselves in harm's way, you are no longer able to revive. But whenever one does go down, your other companion will get a boost. They're fully healed and immediately fill their companion ability. No. That's a bit of a silly flaw. Okay. Here we go. Okay. The first dial should... oh gosh, another puzzle. Anna, the first dial should be set to the number of moons that orbit Elysium. The second dial should be set to the number of moons that orbit between Dorado and Elysium. The final dial should be set... Okay. Oh,
I'll be damned. Look at this place. You reckon they have a rendering of Tau Ceti hereabouts?
No. That orbit Elysium. That orbit between Dorado and Elysium. What? Oh. Oh. The Oracle. Ah, okay. So which one is which? Moons around Elysium. How do I know? How do I know which is which? Teka. ones that orbit Elysium. So if this is Elysium, how do I know which ones are moons? The moon. Oh, so two. Tama ba? Am I making this? Am I making sense? Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tama ba? Okay. Shadow of Elysium. Teka nga. Last na to. Then I guess we'll end the stream na. Teka. So Elysium. Dorado. And ano yan? Oops, sorry. Ano yan? Elysium, Dorado, and... the number of times Eden orbits Elysium before Praetor and Cloister. What? Okay. You know what? Teka. Order initiate. This guide clears everything up. Okay. So how do you start by facing the Ori and the center of the observatory? It displays all the planets and moons you'll need to reference. If you're unsure which planet is which, inspect the smaller planetary models scattered around the room. They're labeled with names that correspond to those in the riddle. Ah, okay. Yes, I know it's 414, but so this middle one. So this one is a moon. Tama ba? So this one's a moon. That's a moon. That black one right there is a moon. This one. Next is... I assume that one. There's a star. Ah, sige na nga. It's making my head hurt. 4, 1, 4. I see. So how this one? Oh, I thought it's supposed to get this. Precise bullet mapping with grip. Huh. Interesting. Abbott's universal key. Ah. You know what? Sige. Okay. Wala namang ano, no? Traps. Nope.
I cannot believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. That imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you.
A smarter man would have run while he had the chance. And I'd never sacrifice innocence. Now it's time I put a stop to your machinations, fiend.
You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough for me to complete my work. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything.
Your faith in DeVries is misplaced. She's just using you.
That's preposterous. In a transparent attempt at sowing discord between us, I haven't the time nor desire to enumerate the failings in your logic. Suffice to say, you misunderstand the basic fundamentals of my objectives. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. DeVries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you, exactly?
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The endpoint? No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
Marisol's right. Even the abbot no longer has faith in you.
What in the architect's computational summary are you on about?
The abbot's been hinting at your incompetence to anyone who will listen.
That hopeless, ineffectual, over-reliant waste of workspace? He wouldn't dare.
It's true. Told me himself.
But I am beyond reproach. My talent without peer. What has Joseph ever done for the Order except occupy my valuable time with useless queries? No, this is some kind of deception. It has to be. I could not have missed such obvious machinations. My math is correct. My math is always correct.
Yeah, your calculations are falling apart. Stand down or I'll have to take you apart too.
How could I have failed to recognize such gaps in my predictions? I checked and triple-checked. What more could I have done? Where did I err?
You became lost the moment you decided to value ideals over people's lives.
Enough! Please. Your point has been sufficiently made, and I truly lack the capacity to debate you further. I've already sent Augustine everything she needs. But all our communications are on this terminal. It is yours to peruse.
Though I cannot say whether the information will be useful. Obviously, my analytical acumen is not what I'd assumed. All I know is that I was never meant to stop you. Now I must send word to my allies here at the monastery to stand down and notify them of my resignation from the Order. Effective immediately. Fool I was to believe I mattered in the plan's grand scheme. Leave me be.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced. I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans for the peace talks can finally be spurred into motion. However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our disposal, we've no choice but to proceed with our contingency plan. A direct assault. Though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now that more lives may be lost than previously assumed. Yet we must act unflinchingly. To fail now would mean the end of everything.
Compose reply. Down. Messages.
I fear this boat. The last thing, and use the methods we... However, though the code... Yet we must...
Reason. Before it is too late. Anna, whatever you're planning, please reconsider. I know you have your reasons, and they probably feel like good ones. But look at what you've done, Augustine. Is all this carnage worth it? You were a good Earth Directorate agent once, the best among us. You could be that again. Just stop before it's too late. Copy. And planetarium lockdown. Nice. Speech and...
Best get a move on to the peace talks. De Vries won't hesitate, and neither should we.
I believe I mattered in the plan's grand scheme.
Put in this room. A mistake I will now rectify.
Still recharging. Check your scope for combatant analysis.
Net. Probably not. Sige, okay lang. Sayang yung gun. But it's okay. Okay. I don't need it. Okay. Yeah. I'll probably end it here. Oh, ano? Could I have picked, pickpocket? Lang. Ay, hindi. Kasi I don't have any perks. Nah, it's okay. Sayang, oh. Lockpick 8. Okay. Sige. Well, we'll come back na lang to this. Waypoint. Place waypoint. Place waypoint. Okay. We'll come back to that when I have level 8.
Agent, over here.
Yes. Hi.
It seems the situation here has been resolved, but I don't see Seer Wiley. Were you able to secure his safety?
Oh, did I forget to tell you? Sir Wiley orchestrated the entire takeover.
What? No. That can't possibly be true. Landon would never align himself against the Order? Against a friend? You must be mistaken. Or maybe his calculations led him astray. Yes, that must be what happened. Indeed, just a small error. Were you able to speak with him? Help him recover his senses?
Yeah, thankfully he was amenable to reason and stood down.
I'm greatly relieved to hear it. Did he mention me at all?
He wasn't too happy to learn about you sabotaging his career.
I'd rather hope that would not come to light. I gather he did not receive the revelation well. I'm sure you also think me to blame for all of this. But you have to understand my position. How ill-equipped all in the Order are for this new world. With the schism and now the war, the Order stands alone for the first time in its storied history. We have no experience with governance. Well, myself especially.
Then learn. Isn't that the Order's whole shtick?
Education takes time. And that is the one thing the Order does not seem to have in abundance these days. Still, I take your meaning. We must do better. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery. Regrettable as the business was. You are welcome to collect the experimental weapon inside the observatory, the Oracle. It was Landon's design. Only seems fitting you take it. This key will unlock the case. May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
Okay. Shit. Yun pala eh. Yes, sir. Okay, di na pala kailangan na to. Yes, sir. Asan na yan? 46. Wait, what? Curving any fired bullets to hit its mark? Ooh. Okay nga. Yeah. Mind if I borrow? Wait. Craft weapon mod. Plasma barrel. Explosive rounds, tracing units. Ano to? Explosive rounds. Plasma barrel. And okay. Tapos mods. Okay. Alright. Sige. Let's end it right here. Peace. Alright. Okay. So, yeah. Grabe yung overtime ko. Yeah. So, yeah. That'll be it for tonight's stream. Yeah, appreciate all y'all once again stopping by. Thank you so much to the NBI agent for hanging out in the stream and in the chat. So, because tomorrow will be a Saturday, yeah, we continue more of Outer Worlds 2. And we'll check in on Misa ulit. If kung G siya tomorrow, then we'll continue with Division 2. Okay? Alright. So anyway, that'll be it for me tonight. Yeah, ingat lagi. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay? Alright. So, bye.